Hello everybody, welcome back to Kelly Jelly Plays Dream Daddy. Last time, Amanda assisted us in finally starting up our own personal dad book, where we can message all of these dreamy daddies. And that's what we're going to be doing. So, let's first read this message from our daughter. I think last time I read this, I'll do it again just in case. It's been a couple of days.
Hi, Stefan. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dadmanda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads, like myself. Take care not to miss them.
Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook?
Why, Stefan, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things.
Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No.
Wow.
I didn't say that. You never heard that.
This is gold.
I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables.
Totally holding on to this for later.
Wait, do you remember what I majored in? ...
I decline to comment.
Cool.
Awesome. All right. So now we get this decision of getting to know these dads better. And I'm kind of torn. I really like Matt, although his accent gives me anxiety. Damien's very interesting, and Hugo's is kind of fun. I love all of them. They all got their little quirks and things that I enjoy interacting with. But we're gonna start with Matt. See how that goes. All right, we read all this last time. Message.
Want to get to know you better, Matt.
Mott from Down Under. I navigate to Matt's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the bar BBQ. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. I might. I'll be so down for that. Oh my god, here we go. Okay. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, oops. I skipped my life, that's fine. While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pop is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone.
Well, I didn't see the last part. I didn't click anything. A thing popped up. What?
I log off of Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age.
Dad, what are you doing?
I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take a young women or their interests seriously.
Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That is pretty messed up.
That's not. We know our daughter. She knows we know her. That's not what you're upset about.
You sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away.
Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that.
But I'm fine.
Really.
I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready.
Anyway, what's up?
Oh, cleared up pretty fast.
Amanda, how do I be cool?
Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night.
No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember?
I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so you could get good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time.
Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper.
Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff.
You drawing yaoi fan art, Amanda? Oh boy.
Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in.
Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band.
Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk?
What's Jeremy Punk?
I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they?
He said that they're Canadian punk.
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine.
Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene.
Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music.
That's it?
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything.
Well, that's comforting.
And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row.
What?
Never mind. Just have a blast tonight.
I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Well, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready.
Oh,
We're excited.
Ready? I was born ready. Any situation, any outcome, I can handle it. I sleep with one eye open. I am prepared to kill.
Okay, too much.
Are you?
Oh! Okay, I thought our enthusiasm would have him happy, but okay.
Oh man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But mate, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Stefan, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. Oh, that's not... Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one admits they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Alright, we gotta get better. We gotta do better. Okay. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. Touch my mic. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it. Who's that? The younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt on the butt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. Well, I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. I'm like a tiny wallaby. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me, and then I run and hide in my mother's pouch. Do you always enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do, just like a kangaroo. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. I feel like a baby that was dropped by its mother kangaroo, and a dingo is after me. Try to think of other Australian animals situations. Oh, let's go grab a Foster beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Oh yeah. I go to a lot of shows. This is really cool. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. Down my pants. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes. And I still think you're charming and funny. Oh. Just you wait, she little wallaby, kangaroo, dingo, bat baby. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch. I'm very uncomfortable. There's several things that are making me very uncomfortable. One is this business going on over here with the XXX underwear poking through. 2, looking like he's kind of like has dirt on him, so I don't know when he's actually showered last. And 3, the seaweed that sits upon his head. I'm not into it, gotta admit. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty looking teenager, that is not a teenager, that is a 50-year-old man, guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair.
Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements. What? A discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You.
I gestured to myself, my face flushing red.
Yes, you! You look like a fella who needs their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit?
Tally ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. I was gonna say,
I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you on my reputation as salesman of the highest caliber that this record cannot and will not let you down.
Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. This is my date. Jesus. Pull up your pants, take a shower, and get that seaweed off your stupid head. Teen hops off his chair and takes a seat.
Your friend looks lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better?
She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect.
Ugh. I have to admit, where did I get that from? And have to deal with you every single day? Oof.
Fair enough. Who's your bud?
That's Stefan. Stefan, me daddy. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt.
That's Stefan. Cool.
Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. Ugh, don't touch me.
But dude.
I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy to pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people who you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. A bunch of dust rises off his body with those pats. Pablo's a total cod. Kid plays the hell out of a bass.
Yeah, man. Where are we starting our witch house band?
You know I'm out of the game. But they draw me right back in. Oh god.
It's a slide, you know. Cross, fake it, veil. Cross with a slide.
It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts.
We got the sickest logo.
While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Hey. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Oh god. What? What is that? Okay. Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. It sounds like murder. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in. Whatever the hell is assaulting my ear gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad? Oh my god. What the hell? For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no break in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. I'm gonna try again because I really want to get to know him. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. I'm going to be persistent because I want this man to know. I want to get to know you. If I drop it, he's gonna be like, oh, okay. So you... Oh, I knew it. Yay. Yeah. Matt turns back his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends. But only after the drummer... sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage, crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was, something. I promise Pop is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Foster's, Australian for beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot. There's so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find my sweet, sweet Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Oh, hey, there you are. Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt! Almost lost you, buddy. I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, mate. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. I feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Bob really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, mate. They're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which is actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom, finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms, with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap! The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Police are driving behind you. What? I don't know what game this is referencing. I wish I knew, but I don't. Also, I don't know what are boys and girls, and the only reason I noticed that is because both of these things on the back. Oh, okay. It's co-ed. It's a boy. Okay. I thought that was a pee-pee. Anyway, everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Dumb. Oh God. Oh shh. Oh. Oh.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune.
Oh my
We
God.
worked really hard to lock
can't focus on this music.
ID. To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Oh, is this the I put in the non-copyright version, so this okay.
The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me.
Okay.
It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's
Oh.
cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now. But you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out.
Okay, I will. Whatever. I try to focus here. Ah!
The song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better
Ah!
asking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Is this song just gonna keep going in the back?
But really, content ID demands a serious convo.
After searching and searching, I realize it's impossible. What is happening?
Talk about it.
I'll never be able to find Matt in this area of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here. No! I watched pups set by my lonesome, out next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings. I could tell they're judging my clothes, and I want so badly to grab them by the shoulders and explain the usefulness of utility pockets, but I try to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here. Show finally ends, and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me. Dude. You sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there. It's all good, mate. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. It was wonderfully non-copyrighted. It's great. Totally. Would been more fun with you, though. Well, next time, I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? Oh, okay. I laugh. Am I blushing? You hungry? Starving. Follow me. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. There I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him with a face tattoo. He's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me, and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea, right? I just lean back and spread my legs, arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him. In slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a Foster's afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yo, man, just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. He just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all of these amazing concerts? Oh, well, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, we were poor, and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. Well, yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community. And gas in your stomach. Especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I get that feeling. Plenty of friendly people. Especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out wherever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. They'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. Yowie fan art. I'm just trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion, consumerism, big budget remakes of foreign films. Big budget remakes. I'm just really concerned. None of these really shout anything that he would disagree with. Big budget remakes of foreign film. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Come on. Being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. Oh, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, mate. Loved it, although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. Oh, you and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. Called me cool. Matt called me cool. Oh! I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room.
Hey, Pops. How was the show?
Matt thinks I'm cool.
You don't say.
Amanda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool.
Blind leading the blind, huh?
Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable.
Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit.
Night, kiddo. Date complete.
Yay!
Earplugs.
I mean, it wasn't the absolute worst.
Oh. Oh, because I had a bad choice at the beginning, and then because I didn't reach him in the minigame. I guess it wasn't the absolute worst. Man, I need to do better. Oh boy. Okay. Well, maybe we'll give this another go, or maybe we'll go on another date with a different daddy dude. So yeah. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.